Tom, can you give us an update on the health of your captain and players? Where are they at? Are they going to play?
Obviously it's up in the air at the moment, but a couple of boys are a little bit crook, unfortunately. But they're going to have today off as well as yesterday, so fingers crossed that they'll be right to go tomorrow.
What's the issue?
I think it's just flu-like symptoms. I think I'm actually not 100% sure, but obviously it's gone around the team a little bit, which is obviously isn't ideal. But fingers crossed they're resting up today, and hopefully they'll wake up in the morning and be good to go.
How much would it take to rule Kane out?
I think it'd take a lot. I think he's obviously a great leader amongst this group, and he's passionate about this group. So I'm sure if there's any chance of him playing, even if it is a small chance, he'll certainly be playing.
And when you say there's others affected as well, can you talk through the extent of it? I mean, and who are they?
Yeah, so obviously Henry Nicholls is down as well, and Mitch Satner hasn't pulled up too well today. But fingers crossed. As I said, they'll get a good rest in today and be good to go tomorrow.
If you was to say lose Kane and Henry, I mean that's two batsmen. Am I right in thinking you've only got one batsman in reserve as well? Would that change your lineup dramatically in terms of your mix?
Yeah, I'm sure we'd have to have a look at the makeup of the squad. Obviously, as you said, we've got one extra batsman in the squad, but we've got a few all-rounders there as well, which does make it a little bit easier. So if we do have to come to that decision, then I'm sure all options will be discussed.
I know you're no doctor, but if it's flus or breathing things, I mean, does the smoke come into play there as far as breathing and whatnot goes, or do you think that's sort of irrelevant?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. It's as you said, I'm no doctor, so I'm not 100% sure what the go is, but we've got our fingers crossed that all those guys rest up today and are good to go tomorrow.
How much more difficult does this make? You guys are trying to obviously restore some line after two pretty heavy losses, and these guys in and out or might not play. How much harder does it make it?
Yeah, obviously if we lost those guys, it would be a little bit disappointing. But I know we've got a squad of 15 here that are passionate about this squad and or about this team, and whatever side we do end up playing, then we've got the backing of the whole group that it's the right team to go out and do the job. And as we said, we haven't necessarily played our best brand of cricket since we've been over here, and I know the guys are really excited about getting out there over the next 5 days and trying to put a good performance on the board. And I think if you look at the series is lost, but the beauty is it's a Test championship now, and there still are points up for grabs. So we'll be doing our best to put a good performance out there in the next 5 days.
I know things are up in the air a little bit, Tom, with illness and stuff, but have you got an idea of what your 11 might be if everyone's fit in terms of will Somerville play, Cole Jamieson, Matt Henry? I mean, what are the thoughts there?
Again, all that's sort of up in the air a little bit. I've just got down here to training today, and we'll have a look at the wicket and assess that. I'm sure we'll have a few options in terms of sides depending on who's right and who's not. And I guess there are all those discussions to have in the next couple of hours. And if things do change, then we'll have to wait and see come tomorrow.
Is there suggestions that is Tim 100%, or was that suggestions that he might not have pulled up too well from Melbourne? Or?
Again, we'll have to have a look today. He had a bit of a light bowl yesterday, and and again, if he can get through today, and again, he's another one of those guys that's he's been an absolute champion for us for many years now, and he's done a great job since he's been here. So if he's a chance of playing, he'll certainly be playing.
Staying as far away as possible from the guys who are sick?
Yeah, I think that's why they're probably locked up inside today, just trying to stay away from the group. We obviously don't want it spreading any further than what it has, so hopefully no one else catches it.
What about the captaincy? Have you had any serious discussions if worst case scenario Kane doesn't play? What were to happen?
Again, all those sort of conversations are up in the air at the moment. We have many leaders amongst the group who have done it before, whether it be one-day cricket or shorter form cricket. So I'm sure that the decisions will be made later on today or in the morning.
In terms of this series as a batsman, Tom, where is this rated in the challenges you've had in Test cricket facing that Australian attack?
Yeah, it's obviously been an immense challenge. It has been an enjoyable one. It's been, yes, we haven't quite had the results from a batting point of view, but to test ourselves in these conditions against 3 world-class bowlers 4 world-class bowlers, including Nathan Lyon. It has been a challenge, and I guess that's a standard that we want to reach. And I know all the guys will be doing all they can today and over the next 5 days to try put a good performance out. And the beauty is, as I said earlier, the Test Championship, there are points up for grabs, and if we can put a good performance on the board, then hopefully we can get on the plane in a week's time with a few points under our belt.
About the challenge, Tom, the fact that you don't get to face 145 kph in your domestic cricket or tall fast bowlers in it. So how do you get adjusted to it when you just face like Peter Fulton in the nets and get used to that kind of pace and bounce? Or is that where you're lacking?
Yeah, I think that's a challenge in itself, is trying to find ways where, if you haven't got the resources, ways of trying to get familiar with with those sort of bowlers. And we do face it in the nets. We've got a couple of guys on the sidearm that get it up there, but I guess the height is the other thing, that those 3 guys bash away for long periods of time and don't give you much. So for us, it's going to be, hopefully we have a good session today, and batsmen can get familiar with their plans and try hit the ground running tomorrow.